The year was 1889, and the world was amassing on the brink of an industrious revolution unlike any before. A detailed rift had marked a divergence from our known history when Nikola Tesla and Thomas Edison, once adversaries, united on a mutual enterprise that reshaped global power structures. It was called the Azure Clockwork, an audacious project intending to implement wireless electricity across sea and land, brimming with the potential for universal illumination and connection. In this alternate history, Tesla's genius had not been marginalized. Instead, it had been embraced and magnified by Edison's industrial affect and cunning business acumen. The delicate partnership, brokered by none other than J.P. Morgan, had flowered into the sprawling Azure Corporation, an entity at the forefront of technological advancement and societal evolution. Azure's inaugural power station arose on the shores of Manhattan, its Tesla towers gleaming azure, a beacon of the new age. As wireless electricity transformed from mere fantasy to tangible reality, the world bore witness to miracles of technology. Streetlights automatically bathed streets in safe, gentle light. Homes and workshops hummed to the rhythmic dance of unchained energy. Sparks of creativity were lit across continents that could now dream beyond the dusk. Yet the very wires of power that carried bright prosperity harbored shadows beneath. The widespread accessibility of energy served as a double-edged sword. While many reveled in this new era of connectivity and enlightenment, others, especially those in power before this paradigm shift, manifested resentment and fear. Under the azure glow of progress lurked the disconnected, a clandestine faction opposing the new world order. Spearheaded by remnants of the obsolete oil magnates and fear-mongering politicians, they orchestrated sabotage, targeting power stations, spreading propaganda, inciting riots, all to sever the threads that Tesla and Edison had spun so delicately around the globe. Meanwhile, across the Atlantic, Europe responded differently. Instead of resistance, they proposed competition. Eager to not fall behind, the British Empire initiated its own project, dubbed Royal Currents. Led by the visionary, albeit enigmatic, Michael Faraday, who had now returned from retirement, fueled by the new potentialities opened by Azure's success. Spurred by this, the race for technological superiority splintered the skies with innovations and rivalries as countries and corporations vied for dominance in this new electric age. The world economy began to pivot towards energy commoditization, slowly obliterating older industries that had polluted and pillaged nature. In an unexpected twist of reconciliation, and in the spirit of survival, by the turn of the century, Tesla proposed a global alliance. The World Energy Syndicate was formed, an assembly where science ruled over sovereignty. All major powers joined, sharing their advancements and resources, forging a unified path towards sustainable and everlasting energy. The syndicate's first dictate was simple yet revolutionary. Energy was a universal right. Through the syndicate's efforts, energy wars became a notion of the past, and technologies for healing the environment were developed and deployed freely. As the world healed, so did human potential, unfettered by the scarcity of daylight or the tyranny of geography. Each child, no matter their land of birth, could study under the same starry lamps that lit up boulevards in Paris and back alleys in Delhi alike. The Azure Clockwork, thus, was not merely a revolution of wires and sparks, but of hearts and minds. It brought not just light, but enlightenment, not just energy, but synergy across all corners of the human spirit. In this undoing of history's earlier choice, by choosing unity over discord, the world harbored not a new chapter, but a whole new volume of human saga, written not in the ink of conquest, but in the glow of collective flourish and universal prosperity.